What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am super excited to be back with you guys for another week of the Quigley Podcast. This week, me and Banksy sit down and we get to talk about, well, I mean, literally all sorts of stuff. There's like all this drama around DreamHack, and we're looking forward to Atlanta DreamHack, hoping that drama doesn't carry over. We talk about some new gaming news outside of Halo. We also give a little bit of insight around college Halo. Please make sure you're listening to our warnings very quickly because we're coming up on the start of the season and we need you guys to lock in. Banksy is actually listening to me make this intro right now, so it's actually way harder to do. So I am going to just end it there. We hope you guys enjoyed this video and we appreciate all the support. Here it is. What is going on, everybody? I am super excited to be back with you guys for another week of the Quigley Podcast. This week, I'm once again joined by Banksy, as always. No change there. Honestly, I have this cough drop in my mouth, and it's making it really hard to speak. Hold up. Look.
I knew something sounded off.
Yeah, it's like in the side of my mouth, so I'm like trying not to like choke on it, but I'm trying to, so you know. Great week, because there's minimal news to talk about, but there are some major points that we'd like to get to, and I think they're going to be good discussion points. So, Banksy, just get us into it.
Well, I heard I heard you crunch down on it.
ASMR has started.
Yeah. For the audio.
Oh, we got an announcement to make right at the start, right?
Which one you want? You want the what we look like?
I'm pretty sure I still look the same. Well, my hair kind of looks jacked up.
No, I meant our new layout.
Well, yeah, but we have a reason for said new layout, do we not?
That is true. This is the finale episode, okay, of season 2. We made it to the end of season 2, and we're doing a whole new thing, everybody. For the audio listeners, go to YouTube, check it out, because you get to see like a new layout that's coming into play. There's been some teasers on the streams if you've been around, of me playing around with it kind of deal. But a lot of our stuff is actually going to be branded to us, look generally the same. Even like if you've seen Henry stream, he's going to be having some of his own stuff, for example, that is colored to him, but is our own personal like layout. And what you'll see above me, you got this topography, you got a crosshair that's over there on Ben, and the colors just kind of fit us and everything. You'll see it a lot more. It is our brand. It's us. We're making it more us finally. And we're bringing it into the finale to kind of show it off, because as we get into it, College Halo Prediction Show is going to have a new layout. Every screen transition is going to have a new layout. It's going to be big. It's going to be us, and it's going to flow, right? Instead of trying to make something work just because, we're trying to make it work. I've been working a lot on this. I've put a lot to the side to make sure all this stuff gets done. But this is probably one of the most exciting transitions, especially going into season 3 because of this College Halo season. I mean, I'm actually excited for the turnout, dude.
I am too.
Can you chew the cough drop any faster?
They're like, bro, okay, like I told you earlier before we started recording, something hit me. I think I'm getting sick or something. I don't know. But these are like medicated cough drops. So like they're supposed to like soothe your throat. So like you have to take them. You have to take one back. Like you have to take 2, but they have to be back to back. So like this is the second one.
Oh, okay. Gotta love Ben. Gotta love it. But yeah, no. I mean, going into this College Halo season, I know Ben's excited. I'm excited. We're gonna be helping the guys out over there. You're probably gonna get a lot of Ben's face, a lot of Ben's voice this season. Especially on our end. I am trying to set up some things to hopefully have what I called it was the Quigley Cast, to make that happen more often. I know Connor over there, he wants schools to have more views, more publicity as much as possible. They brought on a teammate there to get that done, but we will also do stuff on our end as Quigley to give the colleges some love as well, because we know how college schedule goes, Ben. I mean, we were playing every which way, bro.
Shout out school. Stay in school, kids.
But it was college Halo made it fun. Everybody's a vibe. So like schedules, even though it was what it was just exciting to no matter what day we went into, even if we had to reschedule. I can tell you this: me and Ben, we're gonna make it work for you guys. I can promise you that we're gonna make it work. Um, but I mean, this season got that new format, right? We got the pods. We got the more balancing of the teams. Um, do a little teaser here. Connor can bite me if he wants, but 16 teams this season, right? 17 teams this season. Yeah, I made Ben leak it.
Okay, all right.
17 teams this season. Really good turnout. I mean,
I agree.
We had our last Halo season when we were playing, we had 24, 20? It was only 20?
You might be right. It might have, but I thought you might be right. It might have been closer to like 24, 25, something like that. Because there was 10 Division 1, of course, and then I think it was like it might have been 26 because I think there were 2 sections of 8 in Division 2.
Yeah,
if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right on that one. So I mean, overall, I think seeing the teams that we had not being in the league anymore, as in like Wholesale's not in the league anymore. I know RIT themselves more than likely is going down to one team, and that was already discussed with Severity leaving, of going down to one team, and a lot of people are graduating. UVU, Dilly has talked about going down to one team because of graduations. So those 2 teams, like UVU black and white or black and green, RIT orange and white, they're going down to just being UVU or RIT. I don't know if it really hurts anything. I say it makes it more of a kind of exciting to see what those teams can do now that they're forming into one, or what they can bring to the table. But I'm going to be honest, with Halo Infinite being in the situation it's in, I kind of didn't expect 17. I mean,
I did not expect nearly close to 17, so I was actually pleasantly surprised when I saw that list of schools.
Yeah.
Sadly, no FS Halo, no Full Sail. You're
officially on the back end.
Yeah, I mean all of us except all of us have graduated by now. Banksy, of course, continuing his education. Shout out him.
Losing my mind.
But the rest of us, yeah, I mean the rest of us are gone, and so that's we were the only ones keeping that team alive. Let's be honest, and the school hated us every second. So,
OG is still in school. He went online.
Okay, so there's 2 of you,
and they still told us no.
That is correct.
So, but it's the second most played game in the facility. Anywho, I still
think that's bugged.
Maybe it is. Maybe people just open it to test frames.
It's just a benchmark tool.
But it's definitely I mean, I'm gonna miss it being on that side of the screen. Because I mean, when we were under Armada, we were streamed at almost every night. Let it be on Garrett's channel or on the main channel. And we have the clips. We were brought into Hall of Game, which is not happening this year. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, at least they haven't said anything, but they announced Hall of Fame with no Hall of Game.
Wow. Sorry. Long pause there. That's actually kind of insane. I'm not going to I'd love to talk to you about that off camera. But I mean that's that's insane. But no. Like it is sad to see for me to see Full Sail kind of finally exiting this place. I want to ask you, just because I kind of wondered, outside of us, of course, our team,
mm-hmm.
Is there a team that you like miss seeing? this season that's not there?
Oh man.
Because like last year, I would have totally said like USM. Like I hated not seeing USM in.
Right. And then we
But
got
I
like
don't
a
know.
whole
Like,
season without Slayer and them. Like
yeah,
that I would say let me look real quick. Because that I 100% agree. Like USM, that was a heavy hit of like not having. I
hmm
mean, Slayer was around. Everybody. I mean, if you played in any of the side events or eights, Slayer was around. The man didn't actually leave, but he
I
did.
mean, a lot of USM was still around. To be honest, they just
Yeah, they just didn't play. They didn't have four people, and some became alumni. Um, I mean, honestly, am I allowed to say no based on this list?
yeah. I
Um,
mean, I'm fine with a no. I just didn't know. Thought I'd ask.
because it's just like when I'm thinking of us, our impacted team, like what has really changed here? Looking at this list,
Can I keep it 100% honest with you?
what?
There are two. Like, okay, well, I can't say that. Never mind. I don't want to say anything crazy because I don't want to leak anything.
Well, we can
Let's just say
let's leak
let's just
teams
say
that aren't
there's.
playing.
Wait, what?
Are they? There are people that aren't playing.
Well, no, I was about to leak a team that is playing, but let's just say there are definitely some teams that are either returning from the past from last season or returning from a previous season, where maybe they skipped a year or whatever like that. That I'm super excited to see. Like I'm very excited to see.
I'll say this because I feel like we didn't really experience it. Um, in that being um last shots team UNG. You know, we all know Last Shot won Worlds. He's currently taking a lull in college. He might be going back this year with everything going on, but I don't really know on that side what his plans are. But Clay wasn't able to get a team and format a team, and he's officially graduated. So that quite literally marked an end to UNG being in College Halo. Can it happen again? Maybe. But Clay was the driving force. So I'm gonna have to say them because I feel like last season we just didn't, in our heads, it didn't really connect of like UNG is not here compared to like USM, right? And that's because we knew Last Shot was on a world champion team, right? We knew he was going to be grinding, doing HCS, trying to get that goal, and he made that goal. So it's gonna have to be UNG for me, and now we don't have that D1 D2 split. You know what I mean? So,
That is true.
and with how, I mean, I a shout out to Dill. I really like this format and what's going to happen. Um, because it takes away, it kind of utilizes the regional based stuff, right? Like NFC, AFC, West, East, all that stuff.
hmm
It utilizes that kind of format in these pods and then rebalances them halfway through the season. That rebalance is huge for playoffs. It helps us in the kind of business we have here, where we're no longer being like Clemson goes down 0-4, right? They're 0-4 in the season. They pick up new players before the cutoff, and then 6-4 go into playoffs and slam it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna know kind of halfway through the season what we're looking at, where we're looking at. Um, at least have a better of a balance of like how the end game is going to be. And it's official as of today of recording, which is Wednesday, the 4th, that it's cutoff time. All the teams that are
Yeah.
signed up are signed up. All the players that are signed up are signed up. And I'll just give a little shout to everybody. Send in your transcripts. Okay.
Please. Please.
Yeah. Like you don't want to, they announce what they're going to do, and I'll announce it here just for everybody that listens. If you don't have your transcripts in week 1, you have forfeited. I wonder how that works if both teams against each other don't have their transcripts in.
They both count as a 0, I guess, bro. Like
Yeah, but somebody's got to win, right? Whoever probably has the most transcripts
put it
in.
as a tie.
Oh, can you do that?
I mean, probably, I would guess, right? Like, or just give both teams the loss.
I just work here,
There's
bro.
got to be a way to give both teams the loss.
I just work here. But
I just show up.
that's true.
So I don't even
So
work here.
I mean, that's happening where it's like, if you don't have that, your transcripts in there, you are forfeiting your first week. And by week 2, this is probably the quickest turnaround College Halo has ever announced or done anything, where we finally have like a setup.
Mm-hmm.
By week 2, if there are not full transcripts, your team is now disqualified and removed from College Halo for the season. Now, I'm not going to speak on any money, so if people have questions about that, ask College Halo. But that is kind of crazy that, get your transcripts in and just say you go to school, bro. It ain't that hard. You could print a paper right now that says I'm in this many classes.
Okay. Don't fake it.
I don't mean faking it. I just mean I can literally hit my student profile and it tells me my accredited hours, and I print it, send it, bam.
That's fair.
Or just go to your student help center. That me and Ben went there for a badge that did nothing one time. And then Ben forgot his badge.
And then I had to go get another badge that still did nothing one time.
Yeah. Hey, pay another $5. Or was it 10?
It was 5, but it was 10 in total because I had to do it twice.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, Ben, but get those things out there. This season's going to be really fun, I think. I don't know how Spartan Showdowns, I don't think that's been announced, right? Correct? No,
it is not.
But, I mean, it is a plan. Who knows what the plan is? I'm going to give my personal opinion on the Spartan Showdowns. I'll do that. I know it's like we're a team out here, but my personal opinion on Spartan Showdowns is I don't know how NECC does like the billing or whatnot, but it should be hosted personally, not by the schools. It should be like a College Halo thing, right? I know we want to include the schools all the time, but like have one that's like a College Halo showdown, Spartan Showdown. One, for example, that could be us, like we've done in the past, and then like 1 or 2 that are school related. And those schools kind of have to lock it in. You know what I mean? Of like, this is what I want to do. I know what I get the plan together. And we're more than welcome at Quigley to help you figure that out, help you get from A to B, or help with broadcast in any fashion. If you just don't have the capabilities, but you want your school to be a part of that. But that's just my personal opinion of how it should be, because it feels weird when we just missed some last season. Some schools necessarily didn't know what they wanted to do or if they were going to do it. We gave UNG like a goodbye one, you know what I mean? And I think it got canceled.
Yeah. I mean, that one just fell at a weird time. People were gone to an event, and then
right.
there's a lot going on.
Like, it does have to be like minimized, and I think it has to be like heavily like College Halo. What? For the audio listeners,
ladies and gentlemen, this just in. At the time of recording, it is. Wait, hold up.
Yeah, tell them what time we're
at the time of recording, 11:21 and 45 seconds p.m. on February the 4th, 2026. There are currently 7 out of 8 players in an 8's lobby call in College Halo Discord. We are back.
Just smacked my microphone. That's crazy. We're back.
We are back.
College Halo's back. College Halo's back. H is great, by the way, too. You guys should totally join that. I mean, it's the only reason Ben's as cool as he is, honestly.
We actually hopefully are going to have some. I mean, from a little insider information, I saw Connor the other day post a little thing saying that eight's is going to be back in a special way apparently. So that'd be cool if there's some sort of update or something.
Oh yeah. I know we're utilizing Discord to the best of our abilities. So I think eights is going to be fun. It's exciting, and it's for everybody. And I hope all these new teams or teams that have not played in eights join. Okay, like if we can get Goob in there, we can get anybody in there. Personally, actually, if we can get OG in there, we can get anybody in there. I know you'd be missing that.
Man, if OG could get in there, bro, one more time. Big Jiggly,
gentlemen. But let's transition. That's kind of all the college Halo stuff we have. At least until we get the start date, which will be once we have the start date, is when we will have our intro season. This is just for everybody. This is how we're going to do it. We have our podcast intro season for season 3, and then we will have our preseason prediction show, which we'll need once we know all the teams and those have been announced and we figure out how the pods are going to be laid out. Then we'll have our preseason prediction show, laying out kind of some matchups, what we think is going to happen. And that's at least hopefully we know all the players by then too, who's on what team. And we get that updated, but that's what's to come for like the start of season 3. But I do want to transition into some actual Halo news.
Oh, before that.
Oh, you got something?
Yeah, something quite important. Hopefully we are going to be really cracking down, and by we I just mean college Halo in general. Really cracking down, trying to stat track, trying to keep view of stats and things like that. So we need you guys to ensure that you are putting your you're setting your settings up correctly so that we can see your stats and your team stats on Halo Data Hive. And to do that, there is a wonderful little video that has been posted in the college Halo announcements by yours truly. And if you would, if you have any questions or any concerns or any issues with trying to figure out how to set up those settings, or you don't even know what setting it is or whatever like that, the video is literally like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes long. I troll at the start. If you want to, you can skip ahead if you're that brain rot. And yeah, I mean, it is very quick, very easy to switch. It's a quick setting, does nothing to your gameplay or anything like that, but it helps us track stats better.
Ben killed it. Ben killed it in the video. Don't listen to this guy. Ben slammed that video. He did so good. And I love the edits that I kept them in. Okay?
W.
But yeah, go watch the video. If anybody misses that setting, it's not in every game. It's pretty much in Halo. And then it allows it to be on Halo Data Hive, Spartan Tracker, things like that, to allow us, for example, to pull it and be like, okay, this is your map win-loss. This is your series win-loss, your best maps, etc. Gives us kind of talking points on College Halo's end when it comes to casters. Gives us talking points in podcast or prediction show when we're looking at matchups. So that would be cool. And everybody loves seeing Ben's face and the funny memes he uses in his edits. So get that done. But going into actual Halo news about the game, Ben's been a little bit disconnected with his work and everything from this, so he didn't know a lot of this was happening. So this is kind of cool. We can kind of talk about this. And Ben is a young gun when it comes to Halo, right? He is not like an old head. He didn't play back in the day and with all these names, but Straight Rippin' is back. They are officially a community event hosting like hosted team. I don't know. I don't know if they've announced yet. I didn't see anything when looking at it, but I don't know. But Straight Rippin' used to be competitive, right? So I don't know if they have a team, but they're doing community stuff. Um, and their first community stuff, funny enough, is tonight that we're recording it, and it was a 2v2 show match. They're called cash grabs. Those are going to be going on. There are more than one in the month of February. There is only one, which was tonight, and they did really cool stuff. Kind of show that off. So Straight Rippin' being back, that's really cool, and they have a new logo. I don't know how you feel about that, like an old team coming back and actually being straight up part of the community.
I mean, it's hype, right? Like, and I like not even just for Halo wise. I feel like for any sort of like esport where you see something like a team make a comeback like that, like you know, Straight Rippin' was only in Halo, right?
Yeah, that is a Halo team. Yep, from my
Okay,
knowledge.
yeah. So like, but I guess the way that I'm trying to put it is like, thinking like look back in the day, like you had like teams that were still in Halo but were also in other games, like COG and like some of these older orgs, like E United, like there are orgs out there that like I feel like would go insane to see come back, and it's just cool to see an org in general just
they were
come
in
back
COD.
like that. Even,
They were in COD.
Oh yeah, you're right. They were.
Yeah, they played 2017, 2018. So it was the IW at the beginning of Black Ops 4. Very small tenure in COD, I'd have to say.
Okay. Can confirm there are 9 people in 8 calls right now. They have split up into lobbies. They are playing 8.
They
Can
were
confirm.
they were game battles champs, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they got first place in a game
For like pro
battles.
points?
$2,000. Pro points didn't exist back then.
No. Yeah. They did.
I don't. This just says $2,000. I don't know.
Not to the extent that they did now, but like they because I still remember there was like some podcast or something where
Oh yeah,
somebody
they
was
did.
talking about
Yeah,
how
they did. Yep.
back on the old Optic squad, Crim 6 was the only one playing, keeping that team alive to be able to like actually start at a good point at most of the events.
Yeah, so I guess there were pro points, but yeah, they were playing in game battles. They were game battles demons, but small tenured for them there, big tenured in Halo. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, go on. Sorry.
No, I mean I think it's cool. Like in general,
Okay,
I don't know, are they back or is it just for this event?
I mean,
or
they straight up, it's on their Twitch channel. They made their own graphics, their own details. They got pictures of the pro players. They got everything about it was all made out of them. They got Tony to help cast it. They got community people to help cast it, like real life Spartan.
that's kind of gas.
Eli X was casting. So they got a lot of people in there. They got interviews from players, and if they didn't have a player cam, they put up the player detail. Like Ryan Noob had a whole picture in there. Like they went all out for what this
Behind the
event
curls.
was. Yeah, literally behind the curls. Like it looked like a production you would expect from an actual LAN, like LVT. So Straight Rippin' turned around and said, "Here's what 2v2," and I think they did great production.
That's it though.
Yeah, they did really good for coming back. So Straight Rippin', that's really cool. Everybody knows the EU League is still happening. So I don't know who's been winning those, and it looks like it's kind of spread out. Or no, they're just doing multiple things this month. So the EU League is still going strong, doing all their stuff. That's cool. We're going to talk about DreamHack last out of all these because we know what we're going to talk about. I know everybody knows we know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
One little thing that is happening. There is so Valentine's Day is a thing, right? It's a
It
huge,
is?
yeah, it's a huge thing on Halo, right? There
I
are
thought you were saying in general. I was about to be like, yeah, okay.
no on Halo. Fun fact, that's why there's 2v2s this month.
Oh, like, is there a ranked system? Is there a ranked,
No, that's just the events that
oh,
are happening. Like the EU League is having a Valentine's doubles tournament. You get it? You're with your partner.
got you.
So, but Luminon is having a doubles event, which kind of blew my mind because they haven't done anything all year. I don't know if they're announcing a team or anything for this, like the DreamHacks or anything, but they're doing a 2v2 on the 15th. So that's pretty cool.
I'll tell you who won't be there. Luminon Woodham.
Yeah. Woodham. Woodham's now in finals, guys. Shout out to that guy. Being on
We'll get into that.
being on Gen G, but yeah, we'll dive into that after the events coming up. We're gonna talk about LVT now. Okay. LVT finally gives us some news. They're getting their LAN. It starts on Friday the 20th, goes through to the 22nd, which is Sunday. It's San Antonio, right? We knew the location. It is a LAN, and it has 3 things going on there. It has Halo Infinite on PC, which is crazy when we talk about DreamHack. So the main thing is Halo Infinite on PC. Then you have Halo 3 side event, and I want to say there's a Halo Infinite side event. There's 2 side events and 1 main event, which is Halo Infinite on PC, with a 20K prize pool. And there are pros leaving, taking a break this year because of that kind of prize pool.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll out this because I don't really care. I made 28,000 last year. That was my yearly income. If I could win this LAN and get like 5K, bam, I made 2 months of my, like, you know what I mean? My income. But like pros are straight up leaving and taking breaks because of the prize pools not being what I guess
$100,000.
right. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and I get it, right? And like Snakebite said it, he's like, the prize pools aren't big enough to put a certain amount of effort into competition and trying to win, especially. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it's because Shopify is still around. I don't know I don't know if you have that perspective, but Shopify not splitting up, I think, has a major impact on that.
Yeah, well, let's just keep it 100%. Like, even people who don't watch Halo know that they're just gonna run the league. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was playing COD with some guys the other day, and we were talking about DreamHack Atlanta, and they were like, "Oh, it's like," and they don't watch Halo. Like
Yeah.
they're Optic fans, so like they might watch when Optic is playing, but they don't like keep up with Halo. You know what I mean? They keep up
Right.
with players maybe, but not Halo. And they were like, "Oh, is that one team like still in it?" You know, that'll show you how much they know. And I was like, "Oh, Shopify," and they were like, "Yeah, that team." And I was like, "Yeah, they're still going to be in it." And they're like, "Oh, okay, so they're just going to win everything again." And I was like, "Pretty much. Like that's probably what it's going to look like in the long
Yeah.
term."
I mean, it's definitely I mean, I've been watching these scrims recently, and Shopify is still the same team. Wyatt's still that same crazy player, and I think honestly, I think Wyatt has just gotten better. So it is about to be hard. I mean, today Wyatt and Cycle were in the straight ripping 2v2s, and they 3-0'd the team they were against. It was Sirion and somebody else, Deception maybe, or Despite. No, it's just I don't know. Not Despiteful. Not Despiteful. but I mean, they 3-0'd them. So Wyatt's just as good. So, I mean, that, it isn't a lot of money, but I find it really crazy that these guys aren't just making content while competing.
Yeah.
I mean, even Snakebite was like, I'm going to go compete in something else for fun while making content. And I was like, okay, wouldn't that be the same if you were competing in your game,
Yeah.
But it's very weird. But that's the LVT land, coming up. Small prize pool to some, maybe not everybody. Horrible timing because
Yeah, can we talk about that? Like, I feel like one of my biggest gripes about OVT for the longest time has always been their structure and planning of stuff, right? And it's like, if you go back and watch, shameless plug here, but maybe you guys should all go, everybody watching should go back and watch all of our episodes from season 1. um I mean, there were a lot of episodes where, like, when LVT announced their little league thing that they were doing, where like there was going to be like a side league where LVT was hosting a lot of the pro teams. And it was always my biggest complaint was like the timing that they were planning their matches and the announcements that they were making and like the coverage that, like, you can't hype up this incredible event that you're planning to throw back in what, late November, late early November, late October, something like that. And then not tell us anything for 2-3 months, and then literally tell us that, oh hey, the event's going to be right in in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Better go ahead and take time off and plan your trip. Like, I don't see it going as well as they're hoping it is, and I really hope that they don't take that the wrong way. Like, I hope that they kind of take this with a grain of salt. Like, I hope they don't get a bad, maybe a bad turnout or something, and then think like, oh, it's it's just never gonna work. It's like, you guys did a terrible job of marketing this and putting information out there. Don't expect much, and if it does do great, hey, cool. I just don't know. I don't want them to they need to set their expectations low, I think.
Yeah, and I think like the biggest issue is, like you said, scheduling. And I give it up to it. They lowered the amount of people that are working with LVT. Like, we don't have Aliak, we don't have certain people that are working. I think Eli X is not technically LVT anymore. Like, certain people just aren't LVT anymore. I don't know how those conversations go. I know a lot of the things on our end is mainly me, right? And then confirmations with Super, right, for example. But we're not obviously on the scale of LVT of like planning an event and whatnot. But it is like, we just found out last week that it was at the end of February. It's right before when's Birmingham? The second week of March, I think. Something like that.
Sorry, dude. I feel so bad. Anybody watching the audio version, I'm not yawning because I'm uninterested. I'm tired. I just
he's got a hard life.
NyQuil before we started recording.
I know, craziest thing he's ever said, bro.
It wasn't a great idea. I can't lie. I should have waited until after we recorded to chug it, but it's okay. I'll survive.
I don't know the exact date for Birmingham, but it's like a week before Birmingham. This LVT land.
Oh, is it actually that close?
Isn't it?
That's not a good look. If that's the case, I can look it up real quick.
Look up when Birmingham is, because I can see that the day 2 for qualifiers of Birmingham is March 1st, and I think qualifiers is a week before.
March 27th through 29th.
Wait, qualifiers is a whole 3 weeks before the event?
I guess so.
Okay. I can't wait to see the March calendar for Halo.
Yeah.
But anywho, it's weird timing. Maybe it is good that it's there because it's a month before the first DreamHack, but a lot of people might think the same way as, like we just said, Shopify running it all. Like, so I don't really know. And we just found out 3 weeks ago after asking month over month or week over week, being like, hey, LVT, you told us back in November you were going to have an event. Do you have any news? Um, it's a partnership with Grassroots, and they got like 3 other sponsors to help them out. It took a little bit, but I just feel like, I don't know, maybe they already booked the land before, like the venue before confirming everything that they had, because they probably
Mhm.
rather book it than not get it. So I don't know, but let's transition into DreamHack, because this is a contingency with Birmingham. And now during the month of February, it's all online. Everything is online involving Birmingham. Team.
Very, very
uh,
quickly, I
mm,
just wanted because I know that I said like, oh, we'll touch on it later, and then I'll completely forget and we won't touch on it. Just before we go over like get it more into the events, I just wanted to say what I meant by saying that we're going to touch on Woodham joining the finals. I just think it's insane that that is even still a thing. I feel like every time, and not to say that in a bad way, I think it's insane because like when the game first came out, I loved it. Like I thought it was really
Dude,
cool, the idea that they had, the vision that they
yeah.
had, and then I thought that it just died off. And then every once in a while, I'll see like a new signing of a player or a new team entering the league, and they have like league skins and like league weapon ornaments
Oh,
and stuff like that. And I'm like, people still play this? And then I look and I have there's actually a good little bit of people still playing it, and like there's people streaming it, and I'm just like, okay, like I see this game, I respect it.
when it went
So
live, it had about the same amount of viewers that Halo does for the event.
that's not bad. I mean, honestly, for what, you know what I mean, for
Dude,
what it is.
competitively, you got to watch that game. It's so good. And I'm
I
I'm autistic. I watched so much competitive esports from A to B, but the finals, I need to figure out what, like, Woodham chose the finals. He came from Splitgate to Halo, and then he left Halo when it ended and was like, I'm going to the finals. And I needed to find out why. And I watched one event
let's
and I found out why.
let us know in the comments if you guys would like to see a Quigley plays the finals.
Oh my, we are gonna yell at each other, but we should do it.
I think it
Um,
would be hilarious.
it would. But now let's get into DreamHack here. Um, Birmingham all throughout February is online. And I'm looking at this calendar. Team passes are open, which isn't an issue already. Um, then the open series registration is the 5th. That's tomorrow, as of we recording it. So Thursday the 5th. And then the first open series is this weekend. So we're gonna get some Halo this weekend.
Okay.
Streamed by LVT, the EU League. From my knowledge, everyone signs up for one thing. So you could be put as a 4v4 against a European team and have to deal with the ping. Just saying. So that's our,
That sucks.
yeah, they're not split up from my knowledge. It's all one pool of like, this is who you're playing. If it's split up, that might actually be insane, because there's not enough player base.
Yeah,
For 2 days, there's not enough player base.
that's
Um,
actually
then the following week is Open Series 2, which is the same format, you know what I mean? Like LVT European League. And then the qualifiers is the end of the month after the LVT LAN. And then I guess we go 3 weeks, like you said, until the actual event. So all of this is like DreamHack setup. Then we're off for 3 weeks, and then we get the actual event. But like I said, the I'm pretty sure everybody's in the same pool. Like, you could play against an Australian team, you could play against a European team, you could play against a Mexico team, and be in the separate regions and have to deal with ping issues. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, because there's not separate open series for DreamHack.
yep.
So we'll see how that goes. let's see if I'm proven wrong this weekend. I hope I am, because it's kind of scary. That's kind of it's a spooky setup, right? I mean, it's what we have to work with because of our player base, and HCS is not really in charge, but helping. So we really got to see what's going to come out of that, and it's not looking too hot off the bat. Let alone some other issues, and we'll talk about the team passes. So the team passes go live. You can purchase them. They get you general admission, but they don't give you seats for DreamHack. And this is just DreamHack Birmingham for everybody listening. This is not every DreamHack. This is only for Birmingham as of right now. If you pull up the FAQ from when you purchase a team pass or general admissions to watch Halo at Birmingham, one of the questions in the FAQ says, will there be seating? And if you hit the drop down, it quite literally says, no, there will not be viewer seating. There will only be seating for the players, as in the active, not knocked out of the event players. So a lot of people are in uproar, because even if there's not a seat for everyone, the fact that we don't have a seating area with like a TV in front of it, like we did at Charlotte, right, is a little insane to me. At Charlotte, there was a seating area right in front of main stage for the pit, and it also had a screen on it that showed the main stage like match happening. And then there was a seating also there was a seating in front of the stage, obviously for pro. There was a seating for the side games that were happening for the open bracket, or not the open bracket, the pool play. There was a seating over there. Wasn't enough for everybody, but there was still seating, right? I know me and Ben, we stood a lot at Charlotte, but we could sit if we wanted to. Yeah, like we could sit if we wanted to.
Did you also notice, and I'm just looking through all this stuff on the FAQ page, did you also notice that the section that says, I can't attend the event, but I want to watch online, where can I tune in? HCS and Halo's official Twitters or Twitches are not listed.
Nope, it will just be LVT and EU League.
They don't even have LVT on here.
That's insane.
They have twitch.tv/European Halo, and they have youtube.com/Atlas Esports GG. Which is, okay, now that I'm looking, that is what runs Atlas Esports, is the YouTube that runs the European Halo League streams. So
that's insane.
So it looks like only European coverage.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because they're in Europe,
I guess.
So let's say this. I'll be devil's advocate real quick. Maybe that's European Halo on site. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we might still get like LVT at home.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I'll tell you where you can find all the action.
No, you have to say it because you did it.
Twitch.tv/the Quigley Podcast.
You best bet. Taking that last weekend off. It will be there. I don't have any appointments, but I don't think. But yeah, no, this DreamHack, and I don't know if it's like a Birmingham thing or so obviously DreamHack runs itself. Like, I don't think certain people can put like money in or whatever, or like by seating, like they choose
Mm-hmm.
how much space they have and what they're going to give you, is all dictated by DreamHack. It's not like I'm gonna be 100%. HCS and Halo, they probably have no choice in the matter. Or DreamHack's like, this is your corner, figure it out, right?
Yeah.
And if DreamHack's like, well, this how many computer, or actually, we'll talk about this too in a second. This is how many stations you're gonna have. You get no seating,
Yeah.
right? So like, don't come at Halo or HCS personally. You like probably should come at DreamHack in this case. And I think it's just a Birmingham thing. Atlanta is, we'll get that next when those team passes go live and the FAQ is viewable. We'll see
Might be
that.
able to
So
find something.
yeah, you can see if you can find something. But the last DreamHack thing that's like crazy, and I kind of teased this when I brought up the LVT being on PCs. So you got LVT is PC lands. Okay, LVT is small, right? They're not big, but they're a PC land. DreamHack is going to be an Xbox only event. Xbox only event.
Yep.
Even if you do PCs at home for the qualifiers, whatever. DreamHack is an Xbox only event. Everybody who plays it, main stage, everything is an Xbox only event. And I don't know why.
That's insane to me.
Like you're telling me DreamHack can't afford PCs that meet the basic requirements or have the PCs for basic requirements for Halo? I find that a little insane. I know the price of computers is going up, but I'm kind of questioning, do we care about the game? Do we care about the community?
Mhm.
So that part, very weird. But at least we have a packed month of Halo. We have Halo. So it is there. Is it the best we could have? No, not at all. And I'm looking at it, and some things I question, and I really only like the community stuff. Like the DreamHack is just very, I hope it succeeds. I hope it looks good when it happens. But I really only like the community events right now. And I'll cover it in my February review video. But I don't know, man. I really hope Atlanta blows it out the water. I hope we get to go. We won't
Yeah.
tease anything there, but I hope everything lines up
We
and Atlanta is a good event to go to because I want to watch Halo. So, well, I mean, I'd like to watch CS too, probably.
yeah.
Call of Duty's gentlemates are.
I'll show up for certain matchups in Call of Duty, and I'll definitely show up for like Championship Sunday. But that's the only thing is like Championship Sunday is gonna be for everything. So like I'm gonna be running between stages. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Is like
Yo, they just finished this game on Halo. I'm running over to the COD. Oh, they just finished. I'm running over to IEM.
that's what I'm saying. Is like the CS Champ Sunday is going to be huge, especially if we get like FaZe or anybody. You know, like
It's gonna be so gas. Like you might catch me just sitting there just vibing instead of watching anything else. IEM goes crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sit in that general admissions section. Don't even care. Pull my phone up to watch one of the other two, and because like, dude, I'm just saying, like, guys, we love Halo. Don't get us
You
wrong.
just need to just bring your MacBook and we'll just split screen Halo and COD.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, God, and we love Halo, guys. We're not trying to tear it down, and we're not trying to tear down an event, but a CS Champ Sunday at DreamHack is just huge. I don't even care that I'm in general admission area, right? Because especially if we do the team pass for Halo, we're going to get general admission for everywhere else. So, like, I'm in that little section, and I'm still hype at CS. I'm just saying, and I hope they have chairs.
Yeah, it would be clutch to have chairs. You know what game surprised me today?
The game surprised you. Go ahead. What?
Overwatch.
Oh yeah. Let's tie into just that's our talk about Halo. Let's talk about some side stuff towards the end here.
And I'll be quick on because here's why it surprised me. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. am an Overwatch hater. Okay, let's go back further.
Right.
I loved Overwatch 1. Like ever since they released the
Right.
official the first ever trailer for it at E3 back in like 2014 or whatever it was, 2015, something
Right.
like that. I knew I wanted to play it. Like I pre-ordered, I was hyped for it. I still remember to this day we had some like family like get together thing the day that it was supposed to release, and I woke up early that morning and started the download the day it was supposed to release, and then we had to go to this family get together thing, and my mom was gonna stay out later like stay like longer, and my dad was like, we'll just head home. And we went home and I played Overwatch. You know what I mean? So like, but like I loved Overwatch 1, and then
Right.
when they did the whole like, hey, we're making Overwatch 2, it lost me. Okay, number one, they took away a tank, so we went from
Okay.
6v6 to 5v5, which I hated.
Really?
They said I didn't like it. I didn't because I liked the difference that Overwatch had being 6v6, and I
Okay.
enjoyed that system.
Right.
I didn't. I had always wanted a PVE mode because I always loved watching those cinematics for Overwatch. But
Right.
when they announced it, I had no hype around it. You know, I had no hype for it,
Really?
and I really didn't. I thought it was cool, and I was gonna play it, but then I don't know. I really wasn't like all that hyped. And so my point is like they do all this stuff, and then what do? We go back to 6v6. We scrap the PVE mode so you guys don't get any story content. And now today they have scrapped the number 2. We're going back to the name of Overwatch, just as a brand, title, name, Overwatch. And so originally I came into this announcement being like, okay, it's GG's. Like this is the last kind of like they're trying to do anything possible to get people to play. It's over. And then I started seeing all the announcements that were coming after, and I was like, oh, we're back. We're actually like we're back. Honestly, I feel like even without a PvE mode, I feel like what they announced today, if it would have come out years ago when they announced Overwatch 2, this could have been Overwatch 2. Like actually. A
Okay.
whole brand new just to go over the stuff that like I enjoyed the most seeing.
It's
Okay, first off,
you like I bet you like the more detailed in what an attacker is, a tank is. You love
okay,
that, right?
so yeah, so well, I mean, number one is always going to be like we're getting 5 new heroes, right? And they've
Yeah,
already
that
said all new heroes in the future are going to be free. So like we're literally just getting 5 free heroes, and as the season we go with the next seasons, like we're going to be seeing a new hero every season.
yeah.
But 5 up front, like that's huge, right? Like that's a huge like jump
Yeah.
straight in off the, you know what I mean? Um, yes, number 2 has to be the passive abilities. So like support, damage, tank are all going to have separate passive abilities depending on what the actual player type is, like what the character type is. So like, snipers are going to have like a more precision based, you know, um like Ana is a sniper, but she's also a support player. So like she's going to have a precision based type support passive.
Yeah.
Widowmaker is an attacker but is going to have that sniper style but not support. It's going to be a sniper style, attacker passive, right? So like it's cool
Right.
how they're like splitting up the passives also within the roles. I really like that. Huge update. Um, as a UI design, just
Yeah.
enjoyer, the new UI looks so nice. It looks so clean. I don't know how well it's going to be functionality wise until I actually get my hands on it, but it looks really clean, and I'm excited that they finally cleaned up Overwatch's UI. It looks very nice. Um, I mean, rank reset. They'd usually do that with all seasons, but it's going to be nice to have like a
Yeah.
true rank reset again. So like people who are coming back in for the first time in a while or for the first time ever will be on the same kind of playing field starting
Right.
out.
Just to before you segue too far.
Yeah.
Did you notice? You might see a little something on my screen. That I'm sharing. But did you notice what they have done actually, that is from a very successful game.
Is it on the screen right now?
Yep.
They have a new character coming in with the ultimate ability of Phoenix from Valorant.
No.
Okay.
I like what you.
Oh, the perks can upgrade?
What game is that from?
Well, the one that first came to my mind was Apex Legends.
Apex Legends, which just had the biggest price pool in an FPS in a long time and has gone up. Okay. Just had a team who just came out of nowhere and won. I mean, they were good players, but they were a non-org team to win. They added perks. They level up. They added multiple ults, so you can choose based on playstyle and team. They added, technically, like you said, 2 passives, one directly for the hero and one based on your sub role, which helps you decide. You can visually see your sub role in the screen. When you're,
this is so much more than what I thought it was.
I'm telling you, when you're picking your character in Overwatch now, you can see every sub role for everybody. You'll have your list of flankers, you'll have your list of snipers, under attackers, under supports, under tanks. You'll have your list of backline tanks, you'll have your list of frontline tanks. And they have made it so easy for new players to come in and be like, flankers, health packs restore more health. Tracer is about to be deadly. So, I mean, if you didn't know, Tracer's going to be a flanker. They've already shown off everybody. But
Plus, Hello Kitty collab right out the gate.
yeah, I know. I'm in, bro. I'm in it. But like looking at it, it's just overall looking at it, the fact that we get 2 ults is really cool, right? Or maybe this ult is just like a 2-parter. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Look at that one right there. Just see. Oh, maybe it is a 2-parter.
It is a 2-parter. This guy's got more abilities.
That's true. Maybe it depends on the player. That guy looks really cool, by the way.
Yeah, he does. As a support. But like this guy's sub role, we're talking. This guy, it's Yuki, which is a new hero. He's support, the new support coming out. So maybe. So then again, maybe it's.
I think that's Mizuki. I think the weapon is supposed to be a Z.
Is a Z?
Maybe I can't tell.
There it is. Yeah, we're blind.
Oh, yep.
But like, I mean, he's got one extra ability than the other chick has. So maybe it is based on character. That's even cooler. Cooler. But like this sub role,
it's gonna be cool.
He's a healer or a support character with his sub role survivor, which using a movement ability activates passive health regen.
Yeah, I mean, it's really gonna be like way more around like how you play your role and how you play your role around your teammates. And like I think that's going to be cool with like actual teams who are like coming in as a full stack, or if you're playing like role queue, you know, being able to communicate and see what your teammates are using and understanding like, okay, like I can play this, you know, I can play this character with this stack, but if this, you know, if this person's using this character as a backline tank instead of a frontline, then maybe I need to swap my support to this. You know what I mean? Like it gives more building, you know, capabilities.
Here's what I think. This is an example of tanks, since you said we were saying frontline and backline. Is the sub role passive forces you to where Diva is utilized in a situational base as a situational based character in a lot of ways for getting in the backline, killing the supports. That's literally her role. And the sub role support is going to boost the aspect of that play style. So I think, and this is what I think, it could change when the game comes out, but I think this elevates the game, which is what I think a lot of games could do. Like with Halo, adding, jump, like certain jump paths on maps, or like changing to the BR to change stuff like that. Like this sub role being stalwart reduces knockback, and slows received. This character is straight up your frontline defense character because you reduce knockbacks and slows. So you're up front, you're trying to, stop the enemy. There's no reason this new tank should be trying to flank and get in the back line. She gets no benefit from it.
Mhm.
Where Diva, where if anybody looks it up, Diva now gets a boost for being that flanker of a tank. They sadly don't have anybody that they don't show that passive, but Diva gets a boost for being that kind of tank, that style of tank. So I just think these passives, even though it's a single passive, right? It's gonna kind of force you to adapt to do those certain things. You know what I mean? Like, are you really gonna play Diva and you get no benefit from not doing certain, you know what I mean? Not doing it.
Mhm.
I think that's gonna be the outcome of the game, and that makes Overwatch a lot more exciting for me. Um, and I mean, if we look at the silhouette, we're getting a mech tank. Looks like an Oni style character. We're getting a new robot that looks like a cowboy. Um, somebody that has like a drone style. Like the
Yeah.
silhouettes are so cool.
I mean, look, we could have left this entire segment out and just said, "There's a cat with a jetpack. Game of the year contender. Let's continue moving."
You're right, actually. You've never been more accurate.
Cat with a jetpack. I don't know. I mean, like, look, if
what's
me and you and anybody else listening to this are ever queued up in a lobby together, just know I'm auto locking on the cat with the jetpack.
Did you see what the guns were?
Nah, I did not.
I don't know if you can see it. Look at the cannon part of the gun. It's a paw.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And this is gonna sound really weird. There's one thing that would like absolutely destroy this character for me.
What?
If they have a human voice.
I think they already showed it, and it's just a cat, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that's so great. I want to be shooting and get a kill and it just like meow, like try to talk in like meows. I don't want to hear like yeah, I just killed it. You know what I mean? Like dude, that always kills me in games.
Oh god, that was just straight up music. My bad, guys. I didn't mean to turn that on for the audio listeners or for the video listeners, video watchers. I just wanted
Oh,
I just
man.
wanted to see if the cat talked. Honestly, hold on, Ben. Don't talk real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's straight up. There's no. I'm literally just getting cat memes. Um. Okay. There's no video that shows any audio from that cat. Did we not get a picture of his skill set either? I got her. I got the new like what? I got the new damage dealer, the support, the other damage dealer. I get a cat video that has 9 cat running in the background. I got the tank. I got a okay. Wait. Twitch creator streaming all 5 new heroes. Tomorrow there's a hero trial. February
Cat will be voiced. Whatever this character's name is. Jetpack Cat Fika in Overwatch is voiced by veteran voice actor Jennifer Hale, known for the voice of Commander Shepard in Mass Effect and Ashe in Overwatch. So it's going to be Ashe's voice. So I'm guessing that she won't be doing an actual voice. It will be meowing.
I can't, bro.
I mean, I know that sounds strange, but like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, think about like if you were playing Monster Hunter and your Palico cat just started talking to you with a normal voice. It just doesn't, you know what I mean?
I guess so.
I feel like there's like a time and a place.
I guess so, right?
Yeah.
So we playing Overwatch? What were you saying?
February 10th. We're locked in.
All right, time to leave COD, huh? Good.
Yeah.
You just-
Tell Full So you want to join the Overwatch team.
We don't even have an Overwatch team. We have a Marvel Rivals team.
They got rid of the Overwatch team?
Yeah, they may have Marvel Rivals.
Oh, that's right. Marvel Rivals sucks though, because they don't have a cat with rockets.
That's true. They could actually, technically.
They have a raccoon with rockets, I guess, but
He doesn't count.
His name is literally Rocket.
That's true. Anywho,
all right, look.
Before we get too much of a tangent, let's get to the end of this.
Yeah.
No, it's been great. Bro, the cat can carry people.
Yeah, it's going to be support, I'm pretty sure, and you can like grapple your teammates and like pull them with you.
Okay, we're gooning now. Anywho.
Whoa. What did he say?
But anywho, guys, definitely tune into the videos, tune into all the information we can give. We're going to give HCS info, college Halo info, and we are going to start playing just other games for content wise. Trying to get Ben set up here. Do give us a like and follow on Twitter, Twitch. Trying our best to be as active as possible. Obviously, a small team, but we do want to grow. Or the cat can carry your allies indefinitely. Okay,
I'm so upset that you're not playing that clip on live, because that was actually the sickest clip I've ever seen.
That's
the cat just lifted what is that guy's
McCree or no, not McCree. That's not
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Yeah.
Lifted Cassidy into the air as Cassidy was using his ultimate, and nobody even knew where he was at. And he's just like high noon, and then he just takes out everybody.
You got a triple kill
from the sky.
That's insane. Marvel Rivals, who cares? All right. But yeah, give us some love. But it's been great. Ben, send us off.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, wait a minute. Before we end this one, let's give a huge shout out to our boy Super.
Oh yeah.
For those of you that don't know, and he may not want me saying this, but I don't really care. He can fire me, and he might.
He can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with absolute pleasure that I am letting you guys know Super got married this past weekend. We are super excited for him. We're super happy for him. We have both gotten to meet I almost said fiance, his wife. One time. She's very cool. She's they're great. I love that they are in an incredible relationship, and just so happy for both of them. So congratulations to Super and his new wife, and we look forward. We're happy that they're having a good little honeymoon, and we're excited for them. But we can't wait for them to get back and to get back into things, rolling with things. And I'm messing this up at the end of it. But congratulations, Super and Mrs. Super, and that's gonna be all for me. Bink, you got anything else to add?
Nope, that'd be it, my friend.
All right. Well, that will be it. Take it easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.